on the under. Scrape my little rim, but my shit.
Okay, so firstly, I have a meeting with, not meeting, so basically in lead up to my event, what I'm doing, I think I mentioned it already, I'm not sure. I've just put some rings on. In lead up to my event, I'm doing a series featuring female founders, primarily black female founders.
Being around people that are maybe at the same stage as you or one step ahead can give you so much perspective.
Platform to educate, right? So if you can't actually, you don't have those people in your proximity, the people who are used to earning £200,000 a month, because that is some people's reality.
And their baseline.
Right? If you're not in proximity to those people, then do it digitally and utilize your feed to really allow it to infiltrate your world.
The differentiation is who you are.
Yeah.
And you're only really going to know somebody based on who they are. A, network. B, their brand. And if you have neither, then why should I hire you?
Kind of not only highlighting them and spotlighting them. Yes, it's in links to the event, but also like, I'm young, I want to learn more about business, I want to connect with people in the business world. So I was like, let me make this series not only to teach you guys, and you guys can get some great value learning from these guys, but also I can meet them too. So right now, thankfully, I'm quite excited to meet Georgia actually. She seems really nice. We actually share one of the same clients. I do her, gosh, I need to focus for this earring. I do the clients' advertising, create strategy, and then Georgia does their grow, she's a growth consultant, so consultancy for them, helping them grow with social media and whatnot. Great at what she does. Check out her Instagram if you wish. And I'm filming a video with her at the podcast house at, what time is it now? At 1:30, and so we're meeting. I asked before the shoot if she wanted to go for brunch beforehand. Well, I asked her assistant if she wanted to go to brunch beforehand. And again, it's not like we're completely new because we've spoke a few times, maybe 3-4 times with our client on meetings and whatnot. If she wanted to go to brunch before, and she was like, sure, and invited me to Soho House to go before, so that's where I am heading now. So I'm kind of rushing, kind of not. Like I said, guys, the makeup routine isn't super extensive. I'm just using this for my under eyes, and yeah.
Cause she's sweet as pie. Take what you give, even your lies.
I'm also doing another video with Adam and Lorna, who I've watched on YouTube for super long. I love her content. She makes content on being like a multifaceted woman, having lots of passions, but also, because when you make content, I feel like the same for me. Like, I love to travel. Let me load this down. I love to travel, I love to make business content, I love to make mindset content, I love to like have different hobbies and whatnot, and sometimes I'm like, okay, some people are going to subscribe to me for the travel content, some people are going to subscribe to me for the business content, and you'll see like I started off doing travel, but then I don't make that content anymore, even though I still travel just as much. Like this year, I was in Brazil. I went to Romania very randomly for a spa trip, Switzerland, a ski trip. I went to Thailand, went to the Philippines, and that was all before May. But I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't do travel. I should have vlogged actually and kind of made it into a business, you know, travel with me, whatever, but I like watching her content to kind of see how I can incorporate both and not just necessarily just put myself in a box and just make business content or just make mindset or marketing content. But yeah, anyway, already I'm about being gone. Let me go again.
But baby, are you happy?
I use the Fenty Beauty. I know what colour this is. Focus.
Washes your clothes, gives you everything that you ask for. But don't you ever want more? 'Cause my love is deeper, tighter, sweeter, higher, flyer. Didn't you know?
okay, maybe we put back in the CGI. If you just take it that this is like B-roll, content, like business conversations, things like, you know what I mean?
Right? So it's like, you don't need to be liked by everybody. Don't try and be like them.
Is that like from like camcorder style?
Yeah.
What we have don't need no words. Deeper than anything you ever heard.
If you want the fruits of this life, you have to put in the work up front. That's why people don't do it.
Hey guys, I didn't film the journey back, but I'm back at my, I was gonna say godmother, but it's one of my mom's friends' houses now, and I'm literally the type, as soon as I get back, I get in my pajamas. So I'm gonna do some work now. I'm babysitting their twins, who I love, Mark and Matthew, and yeah, I'll catch you in a bit.
And in the mirror, say hey. Right, we'll give them a brief overview. Okay. Hey. We just filmed a video. Actually, you introduce yourself to the vlog.
What, like fully?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Dominique. I'm Luella's friend first. I'm gonna say friend first. But I'm also a content creator in the travel and adventure niche. And today Luella's been like kind of interviewing / chit-chatting with me ahead of her event that's coming up this summer.
Actually, let's go into how we actually became friends. One of your great group trips, which you should book on. What are you doing this year? Iceland and
Ecuador in the Amazon jungle.
So
Yeah, we met in Colombia.
why was I about to say Brazil? I always forget the original one. That was such a good trip.
That was insane. And actually, my first impression of you, I was like, wow, she's so productive, because I know you had got there like a day before.
Yes.
And it's check-in time and you're like, just in the co-working space. And I was like, who is this girl? How dare someone have an online job on my trips? Because I was like, she's here to work.
Yep.
She's here to work and have fun. But anyway, that trip was like the best trip ever.
Yeah.
Like, I love all my trips. Very like equally love them all.
But the Colombia one is just
that
slightly,
little bit above the rest. And it's like the people, the country, the vibes.
Yeah, it was so good.
The rooftop dancing,
Honestly.
the clubs. Like, and you know what? Like, I think about running back this trip all the time, but something stops me because I'm like, it won't be the same.
It won't live up to it. Yeah, we had Noel doing this. That to this day, I look at that video and I just chuckle. I just randomly chuckling in my living room.
So
like
iconic. There were so many iconic moments on that
so many
trip.
great, yeah.
And the storylines, the different people and the vibes. I was just like, I love this.
Yeah, it was so good. And then we ran it back with Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil was like 90% people from Colombia. And then even though there was new people, and they loved all of you guys. It was just the best. I feel like I need a trip with that crew of people once a year.
Yeah,
So like
I
we've done our
agree.
2026 one, and now it's like, what are we doing?
No, honestly, everyone needs to clear their schedule and we run it back every single year.
Literally.
Nigel can bring the twins in like 10 years'
She's
time.
got like 15 aunties ready.
Exactly.
We can handle that.
Exactly. We can do alternate babysitting shifts. I will cut this bit. Anyway, yeah, that's it.
Come to the event.
Come to the event. That's all we have to say. We will catch you later. Lots of love. Radio.
Hey guys, quick update for the vlog. I just finished filming with Dominique and then done some admin work at a cafe, and now I'm rushing back home because I have another meeting. I will catch you later.
Hey guys, I'm back again in the same spot, the same vlogging spot. I've done my documenting to 10k a month. Back again, and now I'm in the library, as you can obviously see, and I'm going to take you along a couple of meetings in the meeting room. That I have one with Snapchat going over one of my clients' ad accounts and how to improve it. One with someone working in my business. We're going to be making content on how to promote my event and also my personal brand. And then one with another external agency on bringing someone on to do my outreach and client acquisition and whatnot. So, yeah.
Before
performance on Snap, we have like different products and also incentives available to do so. So it's kind of I think you should see it as an upgrade from the service you had before.
Okay. In terms of like cost per acquisition, roughly it's around so I'd say right now it's slightly higher than it was. It kind of fluctuates, as you can imagine. It's probably around the £60 mark. She has just upped the prices, so that's okay in terms of, you know, profitability. But ideally, if we could get to 40, 50, that would be ideal. Comparing to the other platforms, I'd say Snapchat helps, I think, as well with the kind of customer journey and also like retargeting, because we're on so many platforms now. We are thinking potentially TikTok, but it helps to kind of be like, okay, people might see us on Google and then on Snapchat and then on Meta, so it all kind of works hand in hand. Basically, what I thought is, yes, you have like all the big creators, but like, who are the people behind these big creators, and how are they helping them like organize the brands that they work with, and
those are probably like the people to target, because
Hey guys, so it's the next day. I'm with Thomas. I'll show you him in a second. We are doing some work and catching up. He's told me his amazing news, which he can tell you in a second. And we're going over my event. Actually, he's given me some great tips. Thomas is definitely someone I go to when I need some tips on whether it's my business or just things in general. And yeah, I've got 2 meetings, so I'll be doing those, and we're just doing work. It's okay. It's okay. We're on the call now. How's your week going so far?
It's not been too bad, thank you.
So, the event itself is called Why Not You? Why I kind of thought that would be a good name is because I think when it comes to business or personal finance, so whether it's investing, whether it's growing your finance, or just building a personal brand, a lot of women, especially women of color, kind of have that mindset of that could never be me, or I can never do those things, or they look at people in those positions that are maybe at their step 100 and they're at their step 0, and they kind of think, oh, I can never do those things. So I wanted to kind of create a space, because I feel like there's a lot of spaces like this in the US doing really well, but not necessarily over here that are doing something like this. So I was like, okay, let me put something on. Let me have people that look like the women I want to be, you know, helping, and show them that instead of having that why not me mindset, instead of having that could never be me mindset, they adopt that why not me mindset. So that's the overview of the event. This is more so the data side of things. So this is more so for the sponsors, but it kind of shows that, yes, it's a good event, and it's basically it's not just a nice to have event, but the data behind why these spaces are important, basically. So this just breaks, I won't go down into all of it, but this just breaks down this goes into our audience, so who I'm kind of expecting to be there. And of course I say like 18 to 35, but if someone was 45 who wanted to come, I'm not going to say you can't come. And then this like breaks down for example, their pain points. So they might be coming because they're not confident about, I can't speak today, around money.
We'll get into that color.
Yeah, exactly. Around money and investing. They might like around that, I don't know what to do next to scale their business, or they find it difficult finding events that kind of combine mindset, money and branding and all that jazz. This just goes over the speakers. So thankfully, I have the investment and finance panel confirmed. I'm going to be having speakers like Mia McGrath, Lamade Elizabeth, Viz Martins for our finance and investing panel, Dominique Travels and Adam Alorna for our personal branding panel, and Georgia Jasmine and Adam Assis for our building a 6 to 7 figure business panel. And since I'm making this for young women, built by young women, I also thought, why not make you guys part of the decision-making process? And since we have a space open for the personal branding and growing a 6 to 7 figure business panel, let me know in the comments who you would like to see.
I think it sounds amazing. I think it's great. I think there's a lot of room for events like this in the UK. You said there isn't many. It's mainly in the US. So I think this is definitely going to be one of many. I think you're into something big here. That's amazing. Okay, today I'm shooting, I've shot, I'm just going to tell you what I've done already. 3 videos. I done one with Sky from 16th, who is a talent manager. That was a great video. One with Regina Cortely.
Corte. That was a great video on personal branding, and just filmed one with Adam Alorna, so that was really good. The first two were in the podcast house. I couldn't actually get a proper podcast studio for this one, but this one needed to be filmed. I'm also doing another video with Adam Alorna, who I've watched on YouTube for super long, and I feel like it was good, but it was a little bit rushed because it was so hard to find the space, and we also had to use our cameras. For the others, I was able to use proper cameras for the actual podcasts and whatnot, but everyone's been really nice. I love the one with Sky, she was lovely, and the others have been really good. I've worked with Regina before, so it was great to see her again, and Adama, I love her content, so it was good to actually sit down and speak to her. So now I've just got work to do because I actually have to do business work. But yeah, it's been a great start. I've been up since 5:30 this morning, so I'm looking forward to going back. Tomorrow we're filming with great people, and Saturday we're filming with great people. So I will catch you soon. Over to the shoot. I decided it's way too hot. I'm gonna have to change when I actually get to the studio, because the other times I've actually worn what I'm wearing and then sweated. So I'm gonna change that.